let me tell you, when we get out of this, when we get onto words, you don't be singing a sweet, sweet, sweet victory, yeah. Get it? Because it's named Victory Road, and you gotta sing that every time. I don't know why. Hey there, guys. My name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and yes, this is going to be a sweet episode of Pokemon SoulSilver, because the last time we exited the Johto region, entered the Kanto region, and made it here after facing several trainers who've actually put our skills to the test, and honestly, they're surprisingly good. This time around, it's onwards to Victory Road after the guard led us through after showing all 8 badges of the Kanto region. Let's do this thing! So, I want to go over the Pokemon since I actually do have the Pokemon pulled up, and also one other thing you might notice is that there are no trainers. I was right, I do need a Pokemon with strength. Unfortunately, there's no PCs, but I don't mind getting rid of one move on... Actually, you know what? I think Vulcan might need this, because what I'll be doing is, once we're done here, I know there's a place you can teleport, and I'll be able to grab a Pokemon to fly and whatnot, because I want to do something after we're done with Victory Road. So I don't mind giving her a Swift right now on Vulcan in exchange for Strength, so that way I can get through this Victory Road. But speaking of Victory Road, the most common Pokemon you can find here are the Pokemon you usually find in common caves, Golbat and Graveler. Right next to those is a 20% chance encounter depending on your version. Note this is based on the Japanese version of Pokemon Gold and Silver, the ones that should have been, instead of the buffed out versions where they don't give you the proper Pokemon that should have been in those areas. Really? There's a potion? Okay, what is the purpose of that? We're like, how far into the game and he gives us a potion? We're not expecting you to do well. Here's a potion. Just throw it in our face. But each of these are a 20% chance. In Heart Gold is a Donphan, which is a pretty solid ground-type Pokemon if you're looking for one. In Soul Silver, however, is an Ursaring, which is very different because it's one or two Pokemon that are neither Rocket nor Ground-type. In my personal opinion, I prefer Donphan just because I think it has a variety of... No, actually, I think now that I think about it, Ursaring has more variety of moves, plus it's only weak to one Pokemon. Gina, I'm not calling you. Please let there be well Pokemon, thank you. Preferably, I prefer Ursaring just because it has better abilities like Guts, and this is, I think, before... I think it has Sturdy. I'll have to look it up because I'm actually here on Bulbapedia, which is my main source for doing a lot of these. And according to Bulbapedia, Donphan's abilities are... If I can find it. I was right, it has Sturdy. So Sturdy in these games aren't really that great, especially when you compare it to later generations, which does give you a better opportunity to live moves as is intended. So Ursaring right off the bat has better abilities. Guts preferably is the best one, since it can actually get an attack boost from getting inflicted from poison, burn, which doesn't cripple the attack luckily, and stuff like paralysis as well. Unfortunately, sleep doesn't do anything, confusion doesn't really do anything, although it would be really nice if confusion led to higher attack, but then again it would also lead to more chances of it hitting itself in confusion, which not really a big fan of doing that whatsoever. So in my eyes, if you want to go for one of these team members, they are actually really good leveled, and if you don't already have one of these Pokemon, go ahead. Once again, they're here, they're pretty early, they're a pretty high level, so you'll need to do a little bit of grinding with them, but I believe they're personally worth it if you want some sort of different Pokemon. Hey, speaking of, there's the Ursaring, which, fun fact, actually, for the looks of it, kind of changes his mouth in Black 2 and White 2, still has the same pose, and honestly, it's a nice change compared to, what its Ursaring sprite was in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and it makes me really super happy they went with this one, because this one looks so nice. Like, again, I mentioned this in the previous episode, but I just love the sprites for Heart Gold and Soul Silver for the first and second gen Pokemon way more than I do for the first and second gen Pokemon sprites for Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, just because they look better quality. Like, they are the same, but for whatever reason, they just have, like, this sort of nice personality and textures to, or not textures, but like looks more better quality-wise because of their personalities that they put into it. Whereas in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, they have it, but it just doesn't shine to me personally. Slash, that has a high chance of critting, and thank goodness you didn't do that, because if I would have lost Oberon there, that probably would have meant a little trip back to the healing lady, which would not have been good. But speaking of, I'd recommend before you go in here, that you actually stock up on as many hyper potions as you possibly can, because, and as many repels as you can, because luckily for you, there are no trainers here in this version of Victory Road. Aside from one rival battle if you were to play Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but I think that was moved over to a much later, well, not a much later area. An area we'll be able to access a little bit later on in Heart Gold and SoulSilver, so keep that in mind. Oh wait, I was supposed to go this way, duh. This Victory Road's also a little bit easier in terms of its layout. Not that it wasn't easy from the very beginning. Oh wait, there's an item nearby? Wait. Where is... Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Max Potion! That's more like it! Why was the Max Potion hidden and not the potion? Freaking money, that's what it is. It's so random though. I'm not kidding. It's like the most random thing. Why would you put a potion in there of all things? But come over here, you get yourself a Max Revive. I was starting to worry that this game would not offer any more Max Revives, and I wasted the final one. There's actually 2 ways you could have gotten it, just by having the Strength. It's interesting that, no, I think actually in the original Victory Road, it did require Strength as well. I could be totally wrong on that, but I can kind of see them actually requiring Strength as well in some areas. That segment, that version, I'm very forgettable on, just because I haven't really experienced it all that much. I'm gonna go ahead and spray another Max Repel. I'm down to 7, so very luckily, I don't think I'll be here all that much, so I might as well see what I can do about this. Oh, right. We need Vulcan to use his mighty fiery arms to push this around like it was nothing. Like, even though he's weak to rock types, he could still push it with his mighty powerful fires that apparently do way more damage to a regular boulder than a Geodude that can self-destruct right off the bat. How much sense does that make? No one will ever know. Yeah, I do believe we need to come up here anyways. So I believe if you drop down here... Well, you have to drop down here anyways. You can't really do anything else. And I believe push this boulder up to the middle? You can make a nice turnaround to get that item right over there, which I believe, if I recall, that is a TM that I do specifically need for someone. I'm hoping I'm correct? Nope, full restore, our very first one. Been wrong about stuff before. That doesn't really bother me all that much. And is there a hidden item around here? No. Okay, well, the more you know. Let's just head up. And now we're on this floor, which, oh, I thought it said, okay, for a second there I thought it did require strength, but it doesn't look like it. And, oh, you can go right past that? Oh, that's an optional hole, right? I have to know. Yeah, it just leads us back over here, so it's not really that bad of a hole, but on the plus side, we didn't run into any wild Pokemon before climbing into the ladder, thank goodness. So let me spray another Repel. Alongside the Pokemon, going back onto it, 5% chance of a Rhyhorn, and I believe a higher percent chance of an Onix than Rhyhorn at least. But Rhyhorn, if you do have the Rocky Helmet, and, well, again, post Elite Four, you won't be able to get it. But if you were to trade it from the other previous generation games, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, you'd be able to easily get a Rhyperior. And it does have the ability of Solid Rock, however, it's a hit or miss Pokemon in my opinion. For me, at least, there are some... Wait a second, I did not mean to go over here. I actually just wanted to fall down there because there was a crap. Oh boy, is there any... I think I need Rock Smash in order to get back up there. Okay, and... Rival. Joy. There was one thing I wanted to get in here, and I couldn't actually get it, and now I have to talk to you at the same time. I thought it was much later on. Hold it. Are you going to challenge the Pokemon League? Victory Road is at the end for sure. But did you notice? You didn't see any real trainers on the way, did you? Man, they were all spineless. Well, the fact that you've come this far means you're not none of them, but your journey ends here. Oh, really? You really, really think so? You think it's gonna end all here just because you said so? just because you said so. Listen, your journey ends here, because right here, right now, I will crush you. I honestly did not think it was here. I thought, okay, I'm thinking Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, where you go through the Victory Road and then you meet your rival in the league, in the Pokemon League, but not here. Rival Silver, or Rival Gold, starts off with the Sneasel, level 36, Inner Focus with the ability, Feint Attack, Icy Wind, Fury Swipes, and Quick Attack. I have Iron Tail, so I don't know how much it'll do, and luckily it didn't start off with Icy Wind, relying on Feint Attack to do a lot of the damage, surprisingly enough. And hey, there's an Iron Tail hitting. So he has one additional Pokemon to the team, which is out of the usual 5. I wonder if he got that from the Goldenrod department store, if I know which one I'm talking about after the level up here, which is level 39. We're getting a lot of Sankyu. Oh, here we go. This is the Pokemon I'm talking about, Kadabra. He must have gotten this from the Goldenrod department store, unless he got really lucky and got an Abra in like the route and it didn't teleport or anything like that. This Kadabra is level 37, synchronized for the ability with Reflect, Disable, Psybeam, and Recover. Now I definitely know you're faster than... oh, joy. Well then again, it probably wouldn't have done anything anyways. It probably would have just recovered and disabled, which honestly, not the biggest deal in my personal eyes, especially the fact that that didn't matter. Yeah, Reflect didn't matter. I was worried that because it didn't attack me, which I think it needs to boost in order to do that, it would be useless, but no, it actually wasn't. His next Pokemon, I'm not going to switch to either Reynolds or Vulcan because they're actually up to par in terms of level, which will be interesting for a couple of his Pokemon. Next Pokemon sending out is a Golbat. Level 38 with the Inner Focus ability, so don't flinch it. Bite, Confuse Ray, Air Cutter, and Astonish. It will try to flinch you with Bite and or Astonish. I don't know which move you're going for, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to Ice Fang. I was originally going to go for Avalanche, but knowing that it could actually confuse me first... oh no, it was going to attack. Okay, so if you keep attacking me, I'll go for Avalanche instead. How about that? That sounds like a fair deal to me. And luckily, Air Cutter is not Air Slash. It can get a crit, however, that's the only thing you can do. Air Slash is what I'm thinking of, which can flinch. So, how much is that still gonna do? Oh my gosh, because of the... because of the Reflect, of course it lives. But that's fine. It still goes down. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Fractail gets some experience. Nicely done. His next Pokemon is Magneton, which luckily, I can't switch to Oberon for. Magnapult for the ability, which, once again, why would you use Steel types? Unless it was Steelix, in which case that would probably be the stupidest move to make for your rival. With Spark, Thunder Wave, Supersonic, and Magnet Bomb, luckily, if the Reflect wears off, actually even the Reflect is on, it still would do a lot of damage. So luckily it's not that... wow, as soon as I called it, this is gonna hurt like a truck for this Magneton then. Not like it would have hurt like a truck already, considering the fact that double boost from the ground type attack because of the weaknesses and stab and whatnot, it probably would have been annihilated anyways. Level 39? Looking nice, we're almost to level 40 with you. And you're sending in your signature Pokemon right off the bat. So, I want to do something really risky here. I'm going to send out Afterburner because I'm not using Reynolds. Oh, I'm going to try avoid using Reynolds because it's already level 40 and the first one to be level 40. Speaking of level 40, this is also level 40 with Waterfall, Slash, Ice Fang, and Crunch. And believe it or not, these Pokemon do not reduce any of their levels, unlike the last purple battle we had, which reduced the level only to Feraligatr. Oh, come on! Are you serious? Every freaking time, I want to use Solar Beam, it either gets critted and it fainted like the last time, or it freaking gets frozen! Are you actually kidding me? Can you not be a jerk for once, gang? Like, seriously? Seriously? That's so stupid. Well, now you can tell that me and Solar Beam are not getting along, apparently. If you freeze again, I'd be so... thank goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna Confuse Ray you. That's what I should have done. At least you flinch me. It's so weird. I've had good luck up to this point. Oh my... seriously! I get it! You don't need to bring the Team Rocket luck back. I've already dealt with it in the episode that was Team Rocket stuff. Don't bring this upon me now! Oh my gosh. This is so stupid. I don't need this. It's like the game's saying, hey, you should have brought Reynolds. It doesn't matter if it's level 40. But I'm like, nope, I just want a complete different challenge, and I just don't want to use an easy Pokemon that can easily knock this thing out with either Thunderbolt or Volt Tackle. I just want a little bit of a challenge. But nope, it's just cost me everything at this point. Oh well, okay. It snapped out of confusion. I was really hoping it'd stay in confusion a little bit longer, especially the fact that I wanted to get more of this off. Well, at least the good news is I think Payback's gonna do way more damage now, so maybe knock you down to a little over half, or not at all! I forgot how bulky this thing is. At least the good news is you're not going for another waterfall. I just want you gone at this point. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Feraligatr. I think this and Typhlosion tie for easily being my favorite Johto starters. It's really interesting. At one time, I'm like, Typhlosion, and then another point is like Feraligatr. But if I had to choose out of all the two, just for like nostalgic, or for my experience using one of these Pokemon, though. Really? Even a Fantac? Holy crap, how bulky is this thing? And there was no Reflect. Do you really? Fine, I'll bring out Reynolds. Even though I clearly said I did not want to use Reynolds in any shape or form, I'll bring out Reynolds. Are you happy, game? Are you happy? Apparently it's happy. Well, hopefully from here on out, I won't need to use any over-broken strategies at this point, because freaking really with the freeze. I could have easily used, I could have over-knocked it. Over-knocked it? I could have knocked it down easily with Solar Beam, but I had to get a freaking freeze. Talk about rigged. Anyways, final Pokemon is a Haunter at level 37. Levitate for the ability, with Curse, Mean Look, Confuse Ray, and Shadow Ball. Luckily, the only thing it can do is Confuse Ray and Curse, which I'm hoping it does Curse, so that way it's an easy knockout for this Pokemon. I don't have to worry about getting my HP restored or getting hurt in Confusion. You're gonna Mean Look. Okay, that's totally fine as well. At least the good news is you won't be able to do any damage if you were to go for Shadow Ball. I mean, not very effective. Isn't really your best option. Well, it's your only option, so it wouldn't have mattered all that much. And thank goodness this Pokemon was way easier to take care of than a freaking Feraligatr. Jeez Louise. 999. Okay. That was worth it. That was actually worth it. Not the freeze though. Holy crap, talk about Rape Luck. We get 5,000. Oh wait, oh no. Yeah, I did send out Fragtail, that's right. I haven't given up on becoming the greatest trainer. I'm going to find out why I can't win and become stronger. When I do, I will challenge you. I'll beat you down with all my power. Huh. You keep at it until then. Well, he's starting a little change of heart. Too bad it was heartless with a freaking freeze. Good gosh. Joey! Hey, I heard your Pokemon froze, so, I just want to call and make sure everything was okay with you. I can't believe that happened, though. I really cannot believe that happened. So, I'm not done yet. I want to grab that item, but something tells me I can't do that quite yet, which is unfortunate. Well, I can do it, it's just I chose the wrong hole to fall through, because falling in the correct hole would have got me what I wanted. So now I have to figure out how to get back there. Well, actually, no. I think I could do it, it's just I need to hop around. No, I can't. Crap! Oh wait! There's a hole here! Is that... Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy! Where does this take me? Does it take me to the... Oh, where does this take me? Oh, you son of a gun. It would take me the same way either way. Well, at least the good news is I have a strength puzzle, and I can actually try getting that item again. Or is this it? I thought over there was the item, but apparently all I had to do was just go around, go down the ladders, and fall down the hole. I'm not worried about the other item now. TU-26 Earthquake. 100 power ground type move. And it just does a lot of damage. That's it. However, I'm going to teach this immediately to Oberon. This is the move I wanted to get rid of Poison Sting for, because having 2 ground type moves, oh man, would it be so worth it just to have. So no longer do we need that poison barb, and we do have the soft sand instead. This is going to be one fantastic Pokemon to use because, man, that boost in ground type attacks with soft sand is looking so good already. I am so glad I accidentally went down here because had I known to be here, I probably would have been searching around the key for hours trying to figure out where to get it, but that luckily was not the case at all. So now we just need to get on out of here, unless is there an item here I can get by Item Finder? There is? Oh. Wait, where? Oh, I would need to, okay, well, I'm not going after that. I thought maybe I could get that, but it's across another floor. I'm not going over there for that. So now, with that being done, and unfortunately I don't have Rock Smash, which at that point it's kind of optional, we have arrived at the Indigo Plateau, home of many things I need to do super quickly, including healing up, and I don't think we need to worry about max repels no more. Plus, I'm going to be grinding out these Pokemon anyways off screen, so I'm not too worried about not running out of repels, but at the same time, because now I believe 4 out of my 6 Pokemon need to catch up in terms of levels. Let me see. Yeah. 3 of them are going to be pretty grindy, but Oberon needing 1 more level is going to be fantastic. But in here in the Pokemon, you have your usual items. You have Ultra Balls, you have Max Repels, Hyper Potions, Max Potions. None of the really unnecessary ones like Pokeballs, Great Balls, and whatnot. Stock up on these if you don't have any, because you're going to need as many as possible. I'm going to get 20 of these. I have a good feeling I'm going to need that many numbers anyways. Plus, I already have revives. I got, how many of these? 15? I'll get like 5 more. I'll get like 5 more, just in case. I don't need any Ultra Balls. I don't need anything else. I could get Max Potions at the same time, but Hyper Potion does restore 200, so I'm not worried about it. I could also get a couple full restores for like absolute emergencies, and I think I might do that. Oh, I can only get... Never mind. I already have one anyways. I'll just use that as like an emergency one. I also have Ethers, Max Ethers, Elixirs, and Max Elixirs. But this guy over here, I have specific reasons for teleporting to him. But first, I want to show off a glitch real quick. If you talk to this lady and you try to set up a battle here, let's do a battle for 2. We'll do single battle, and we'll do... Is it GS Cup? I think it's GS Cup if I recall. I'm just looking at the bottom screen for this. I really do want to show it out before I have to do a couple more things in here. So I think it's battle for 2, and I think it's single battle. And is it GS Cup? Where's GS Cup? I guess it's not here. We'll go Fancy Cup. And at least 3 Pokemon to qualify under... Oh. I guess we'll do Standard Cup. We'll confirm that. We'll go ahead and save real quick. I just want to show off this glitch. That's a lot of data we're saving. Holy crap. And here comes the slow process of Gen 4 saving, which you stand here for a really long time until they actually save absolutely everything you've done up to this point. Although with Heart Gold SoulSilver, it hasn't been happening all that much, unlike in Diamond and Pearl, where it was constant. Then we need to launch the DS wireless communications, and I believe now we can do this, if I recall. Let's see, if I talk to you, will this work? Once you enter this door, you'll be facing one of the Elite Four. They're really tough. You cannot exit once you enter. Are you ready? Be courageous and go for it. Oh, well, the glitch I was trying to go for was he would not move at all from his place, which luckily you can't just reset just by either resetting from where you were or just stepping in and out of the building. But it doesn't look like that was the way I did it. I think it was involving GS Cup, if I recall. But at any point, real quickly though, before I do that, I'm actually gonna get my slave out, my Pidgey, because I'm gonna need that Pidgey. Actually, hold on. I think, if I recall, we can just fly from here to anywhere in the Johto region, if I recall? Yes! Yes, that's absolutely correct. So that guy can just teleport you home, but you can fly over to any area if you so wish. I'm gonna head back to Blackthorn because there's one final thing, well, two final things that I need to do, that involves Vulcan. That is why I taught it Strength to begin with. I was originally gonna give it the Fractail, but Aqua Tail would be nice just in case I run low out of a Water-type move, specifically Waterfall. First things first, you're it, right? Yes, we're gonna get rid of Strength. That's all I needed to do with Strength here was for Victory Road. And the second thing I'm going to do involves this guy here. The ultimate moves. Shall I teach them to your Pokemon? Which Pokemon should I teach a move? Once you have your starter fully evolved, it can gain access to a very special move, Blast Burn. This move acts as a Fire-type version of Hyper Beam. You can also get Frenzy Plant for any Grass starter, Hydro Cannon for any Water starter, and for any Dragon types, Draco Meteor, which is a dragon version of Psycho Boost. Basically lowering the special attack sharply by 2 stats. Similar to Dragon Boost and Leaf Storm. With that, that's all I needed to do here outside of the Pokemon League. So let's head back into the Pokemon League. And oh, also you can actually head into the Victory Road from here? I never knew that. That's interesting, but I don't need to really grind all that much anyways in those specific areas, but in case you do miss any items, you can go back here and whatnot. But I need to move back my Pokemon real quickly since it was Reynolds that was sacrificing the PC for a bit. And as I sign off this episode, which we did pretty much only Victory Road, and their only battle was with Silver alongside a couple Pokemon in the Victory Road. Join me next time, in which we start our journey in the Pokemon League, starting with the very first member of the Elite Four. If there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check them out on the playlist down in the description below, the eye in the top right corner, or the upcoming end slate. With everything I said being said, I said twice, or actually 3 times within 2 sentence structures, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and I will see you guys back here in the Indigo Plateau for another grand episode, and the start of the Pokemon League. So, until we meet again, do remember to take care. Sweet, sweet victory! You know I had to. I pointed it out in the start of the first episode. You know what I mean.